Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan. Good evening news. The headlines. Central government asks states to ensure safety, shelter and food for stranded migrant workers. Total COVID-19 cases in the country climbs up to 13,387. Indian Council of Medical Research tested 3,02,956 samples so far. And Nagaland Government orders additional measures for containment of COVID-19. Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba has asked all state chief secretaries to ensure adequate arrangements for safety, shelter and food security of migrant laborers and stranded persons. Gauba has asked the state chief secretaries to direct all the district collectors to review the situation. He said that district collectors must appoint nodal officers for coordinating and monitoring the issues related to migrant laborers. Gauba directed that each camp should be under the charge of a senior officer. In metropolitan areas, the states have been suggested to appoint municipal commissioners to implement the welfare measures. Besides, all districts will undertake a comprehensive enumeration of migrant laborers and stranded persons and make all necessary arrangements for food and shelter to them. Psycho-social counseling can also be provided to them as per the guidelines of the Health Ministry. The total COVID-19 cases in the country have gone up to 13,387 with 1,007 new cases reported and 23 deaths since yesterday. Till now, 1,749 persons have been discharged after recovery. Briefing media in New Delhi, Health Ministry officials said that 325 districts in the country have not reported any coronavirus case so far because of actions initiated at a field level. There are 27 other districts where no positive case has been reported in the past 14 days. The official informed that 5 lakh rapid antibody testing kits are being distributed to states and districts where high case burden has been observed. Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, has tested 3,02,956 samples so far. 27,256 samples have been tested yesterday by various government and private laboratories in the country. ICMR is continuously scaling up its testing facilities for COVID-19 by giving approval to government and private laboratories. As of now, 183 government laboratories, 3 collection centers and 80 private laboratories chains have been given approval to conduct a test for COVID-19. Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Medical Sciences and Technology in Thiruvananthapuram under Department of Science and Technology has developed an innovative diagnostic test kit named Chitra Gene LAM-N for diagnosis of COVID-19, which could be a major breakthrough. One advantage of the new test kit is that it is very fast and at least 30 samples can be tested in a single batch in a single machine. The test is also considered to be highly specific. According to the institute, the detection time is only 10 minutes and the sample to result time will be less than 2 hours. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Nagaland Government has ordered additional measures for containment of COVID-19 to be applicable throughout the state with immediate effect. The measures include wearing a face cover compulsorily in all public and work places. All persons in charge of public places, workplaces and transport shall ensure social distancing as per the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. No organization or manager of public place shall allow gathering of 5 or more persons. Gatherings such as marriages and funerals shall remain regulated by the district magistrate. Spitting in public spaces shall be punishable with fine and strict ban on sale of liquor, gutka and tobacco. All workplaces shall have adequate arrangements for temperature screening and provide sanitizers at convenient places. Workplaces shall have a gap of 1 hour between shifts and will stagger the lunch breaks of staff and ensure social distancing. Persons above 65 years of age and persons with comorbidities, and parents of children below the age of 5 may be encouraged to work from home. Use of Arogya Setu app will be encouraged for all employees, both private and public. All organizations shall sanitize the workplaces between shifts, and large meetings are to be prohibited. Meanwhile, in the manufacturing establishments, frequent cleaning of common surfaces and mandatory hand washing shall be mandated. There shall be no overlap of shifts, and staggered lunch with social distancing in canteens shall be ensured, while intensive communication and training on good hygiene practices shall be taken up. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar today launched Kisan Rath mobile app to facilitate transportation of food grains and perishables during lockdown. This mobile application is developed by the National Informatics Center to facilitate farmers and traders in searching transport vehicles for movement of agriculture and horticulture produce. Speaking on the occasion, Tomar said that agricultural activities have to go on amidst lockdown. He said concessions have been given to the agriculture sector on directions of the Prime Minister. He said Kisan Rath app will greatly facilitate farmers, farmer producer organizations and cooperatives in the country to have the choice to find a suitable transport facility to transfer their agriculture produce from farm gate to markets. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today reviewed the functioning of Armed Forces Medical Services AFMS and their assistance to civilian authorities to contain the spread of COVID-19 at a meeting in New Delhi. 6 viral testing labs have already been established with the help of Indian Council of Medical Research and are functional at various AFMS hospitals. To cater for isolation and treatment, including ICU-based care for COVID-19 cases, orders notifying 50 AFMS hospitals as dedicated COVID hospitals and mixed COVID hospitals have been issued. These hospitals have a combined bed capacity of 9,038 patients. The Defence Minister lauded the efforts of AFMS doctors and paramedics for their services both in hospitals and at quarantine centres across the country. Indian Railways has created history as its 88-coach freight train Annapurna carrying food grains covered 1,634 kilometres in less than 50 hours. 88 coaches Annapurna freight train travelled from Thandari Kalan in Punjab to New Jalpaiguri in West Bengal in 49 hours 15 minutes. The distance of 1,634 kilometres used to take 96 to 100 hours. The freight train has promptly transported food to 10 needy states. This is the first time Railways has transported food grains in such a large scale. It is 137% more than last year. Dimapur Naga Council has informed the general public that no burial convey will be allowed at Naga Cemetery located at Lake View Valley Colony. In a statement, the council president informed that only 2 vehicles will be permitted to accompany the body for burial with limited number of persons. Death certificates should be produced indicating the nature and cause of death of the person at the time of burial for evidence. It added that those accompanying the body for burial should wear masks and maintain social distancing. The statement said this has been informed in conformity with state government's guidelines and in view of the concern raised by residents of Lakeview Colony for containing the spread of COVID-19. And now it's when the news, here are the main points again. Central government asks states to ensure safety, shelter and food for stranded migrant workers. Total COVID-19 cases in the country climbs up to 13,387. Indian Council of Medical Research tested 3,02,956 samples so far. And Nagaland Government orders additional measures for containment of COVID-19. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.